aptly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field, Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Minnesota Vikings and the Denver Broncos. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And off we go from Denver. Starting at the 10. Nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of them both by the end of the loss. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. Just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. The give to Mason. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. On the draw, the give to Pollard. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
From the gun, Mason. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They give to Pollard from the gun. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Now we see after that play, one of the Broncos having a little bit of trouble out there. They're going to head out to look at him. Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Again, a run with Pollard. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Johnson with a return here. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
Okay, when I watch these rookie quarterbacks running out to open a game, I think of the old World Series great pitcher Cliff Lee. And he made a one-handed play in the World Series and was asked about it afterwards. They said, man, how do you have so much poise? You didn't even look nervous on that stage. And he said, sometimes you got to fake it until you make it. You got to tell yourself you'll be just fine. And these rookie QBs, that's part of the learning curve they're climbing.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go, set. 18, cut, 3. Cut 19, cut 19.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Vikings and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. He cuts it right sideline. There's room to run. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. First down now, ball at the 33.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
McCarthy going to keep it himself. And the Broncos corral it. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. Into the red zone. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
Play action, McCarthy. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Number 3, Jordan Addison. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Running for the first with Pollard. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. 4th down. Here comes Kai Kroger to punt. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Secures this at the 17. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. They go play action on first down. Hits him on the out route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Ready? Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now looking to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open. It beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Looking to throw again on. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. But the Broncos will get it back. Woo, heads up play to recover that one.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down a distance.
19 Lions. Here we go. Cowboy 80. 77 Wolf.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. This our last play of the quarter. First and 10, it's Pollard. He dodged the tackle. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at first down here. Right back to Pollard. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up third and less than a yard.
McCarthy on the sneak. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. We've got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders. He's silent for it.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They give on second to Pollard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go.
Brings up third and 6.
They'll air it out on third. Short pass brought in. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face fourth and short. So once again, Kai Kroger out for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Oh, they are loving this one. It flies out of bounds, and it wasn't too far off the end zone. They're going to say it crossed at the 3. Denver set to take the field on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Right side cut by Higgins. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is second and 2. Rolling from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Broncos first down.
Cougar 19.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Ready.
Pass play now. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
The lack of points or the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be first down Denver.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
19.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Cowboy 80.
He's going to throw it again. Johnson once more. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Okay,
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
get it.
Throwing it again here. Escapes the pockets. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
It's second and 8.
I'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. If you couldn't do it. Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this is headed to the sideline, and it'll bounce out at the 7. Wow, great kick. The Vikings and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And this is close to their end zone. They have got to be careful, but there is still enough time. They could mount something of a drive here. Completed over the middle. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like, the 28. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
70 Lions.
They send a man in motion. From the gun, they go with Pollard. Breaks the 10. Pollard's in. That football's up for grabs. Oh, the Broncos get to this one. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Caught by Pat Bryant. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
It's a gain of 8.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense is set. This is second and 2.
Here we go. 60 Vikings.
He'll look to throw. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for our Broncos. First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen. Who knows when the deciding moment will come. We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. He'll take this at the 10. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Denver offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive.
Ready, set.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
No, no. Hey, hook.
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he manages to find a little traction on that surge field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Jeanette. 70 Timberwolf. Let go.
Harvey once more. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Mustang 19. Go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They'll send out the punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Vikings and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And their last series, we never really got to see what the true final outcome would have been because they fumbled things away early.
They sure did, Kate, and that adage is true in the NFL. Ball security is job security. Got to protect the rock.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. Escapes the defender, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these out cuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Keeps on moving into the red zone. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Pollard on 1st and goal. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Now we see after that play, one of the Broncos having a little bit of trouble out there. They're going to head out to look at him. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Pollard will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
3rd and goal. Defense electing to play this from the nickel. McCarthy to throw it. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was frightened, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal. So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Reichert connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll start at the ground with Dobbins. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Get it.
Running it again with Dobbins. Still finding room past the 45. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
60 boxes. Roll, roll, roll. Let's go.
On the draw, they give to Harvey. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
70 Lions.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He's got it near the 10. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Stephanie.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th.
Ready, set.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
Come on, come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A give right side to Dobbins. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Call it a 70-yard pickup, and they're just a yard away now on 2nd and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just 1 play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the 1st down run often leads to 2nd down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Viking 18. Ready.
Again, it's Dobbins. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 4th quarter lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead.
Broncos 14, Vikings 10. Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. He fields it from the 8. Nice effort here, and they're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
This is Pollard running left. And he's fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Right is back here, it's Pollard. And this does not get it. Slumped in short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
A gain of 3.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Ty Kroger is going to kick this one away. And he can't dig him out from deep on their own side. He stopped inside the 10. Denver ready for another offensive possession. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around.
Ready?
Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First down. First and 10
Let's go
at the
now.
19-yard line.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Ready?
Giving this to Harvey. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A good drop play is like a great punt return. You just set the table and let your elite athlete do his job. Excellent job of selling the pass. The O-line got a body on a body, and these running backs at this level, they know how to make you pay defensively.
New set of downs from 37.
Let's go. 19. Ready?
First down, and they go right back to it. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Get up. Cougar 19. Pass to 60. Pass to 60. Go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And 8 yards to go.
Here we go. Here we go.
This will give here to Dobbins. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Punt team on the field. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he'll at least get this to register as inside the 20 on the stat sheet, as this is down at the 19-yard line. The Vikings and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Throwing now. He's making a bid for it. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the first. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
And the Vikings, first down.
Here he is to throw. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Setting up to pass.
At the 27-yard line.
Brought in left side by Jefferson. Oh, he looked like he was going to have that first, didn't it? But after the stop, they're going to be a little bit short at the 22.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and
Now to throw. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for them. It's first down.
First down, Minnesota.
Now I'll give it to Mason. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
At the 2-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second.
He spikes it here, 18 seconds to go. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw it. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won this game. Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Broncos 14.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Johnson now on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Buffalo, 8-2.
He'll look to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
Franklin, incomplete. It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
Here he goes, one final shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over.